SuperWho. We follow Cedric, a new movie star who gets stuck into his superhero character after going through a car accident. Cedric aspires to enter the film industry and impress his father. An agent presents him with a superhero movie called Batman, claiming that he would be an ideal fit for the lead role. The agent emphasizes the need for a masculine character who attracts women. However, while the agent is talking, Cedric notices an embarrassing advertisement featuring himself displayed behind her. In an attempt to divert her attention, Cedric presents a movie poster, but even that transforms into the same embarrassing ad that he had participated in. Cedric sits with his friends and discusses his audition and recent breakup. His sister is also present during the conversation. Cedric then goes to work as a pizza delivery person. Along the way, an elderly person asks Cedric for help in catching a thief, but Cedric declines, prioritizing his job. The senior citizen becomes angry and physically strikes Cedric with a stick. He accuses Cedric of working in the adult industry and delivers another blow. Cedric tries to escape by jumping over a fence, but the senior citizen pulls down Cedric's pants, exposing him in front of school children. The incident prompts the teachers to contact the police, who turn out to be Cedric's own father. Cedric expresses his desire for his father's pride before leaving. Cedric receives an unexpected call from a producer, mistakenly thinking he got the role. The mix-up is clarified, but the chosen actor injures himself. The producer confirms Cedric's selection, and he celebrates with a dance and gym routine. On the shoot day, he shares excitement with his sister and showcases his character's car. Cedric plans to inform their father during the movie premiere. On set, Cedric encounters a seasoned actor dressed in Joker-like makeup. They begin shooting a scene where the character Batman swoops in and snatches a bag of money from the villains. Following an intense fight sequence, Batman shoots down the thugs and successfully catches the bag he throws into the air. However, one of the thugs' attempts to launch a missile fails, leading to the scene being scrapped. The crew expresses frustration towards the individual responsible for the failed explosion and places a dummy in the Batmobile as a stand-in. Later, while in his trailer, Cedric approaches the senior actor for an autograph, but to his surprise, the actor sings directly to him instead. Meanwhile, Cedric receives distressing news that his father has been hospitalized. Without hesitation, he jumps into his Batmobile and races to the hospital. However, a crew member realizes they forgot to install batteries in the remote control, accidentally triggering an explosion that causes Cedric to crash. After the car accident, Cedric regains consciousness and contacts emergency services but suffers from amnesia. Wearing a mask and carrying a bag of money, he evades the police with impressive agility. Climbing a tree, he unintentionally disrupts mating bees, causing chaos. Cedric uses a taser gun to incapacitate one officer and inadvertently causes harm to fish and a duck when the other falls into a lake. In the next scene, Cedric's father and sister are at the police station. His sister tries to convince their father to retire from the police force, but he insists on pursuing a criminal he has been chasing for a decade. The producer calls Cedric's sister, asking about Cedric's whereabouts and warning that he will be replaced if he doesn't return within a day. Cedric's sister reaches out to his friends for help but refrains from involving their father. His friends struggle to believe Cedric's involvement in the events. One friend, affected by medication, hallucinates strange scenarios, including witnessing Cedric kissing his mother's neck and observing Cedric's sister in a compromising situation with his mother. While searching for Cedric's phone, they confront a man who denies Cedric's presence. In a forceful act, Cedric's sister throws one of their friends through a door and interrogates the man. He admits encountering Cedric the previous night but, upon discovering a bag of money, succumbed to greed. They decided to deceive Cedric by posing as his family, manipulating him into feeling responsible for their apparent financial struggles. One member of the fake family peeks through the keyhole and witnesses Cedric watching a video message from his butler, revealing that he is a superhero named Batman. Cedric realizes he possesses gadgets and receives a video showing his kidnapped wife, motivating him to take action. Cedric prepares to jump out of the window, but gets interrupted and slammed instead. He leaves a note for his fake family, explaining his departure to save his wife at the castle. Cedric's sister realizes that Cedric genuinely believes he is a superhero. Cedric gets a ride from a woman named Laura, and they engage in lighthearted banter until Laura opens up about her recent failed relationship, making Cedric emotional. Meanwhile, the producer decides to proceed with filming using a black man wearing a mask as the lead actor. Cedric's sister and friends locate Cedric in a car and attempt to communicate with him. One of their friends sees another hallucination and crashes the car. Laura, on her assignment as a reporter, finds herself in the midst of a robbery and realizes the burglars are disguised as SWAT team members. During a confrontation, Cedric unintentionally keeps hitting Laura, but eventually, they defeat the thief and escape together in a car. The man Cedric's father has been pursuing for years is also involved in the events. The news reaches Cedric's father's office, and the producer In a forest, Laura thanks Cedric and expresses her longing for her ex-partner. Cedric, hanging upside down, consoles her, and they almost share a kiss. However, Cedric's pants come off, causing Laura to inadvertently kiss his private parts. Despite the awkward situation, Laura smiles at Cedric. Suddenly, they get shot at by the burglars and have to flee. Cedric accidentally knocks over some kids and steals a car from a low-budget Logan before escaping. Elle and Adam steal an ambulance but unexpectedly come across Ced using the bushes as a restroom. Meanwhile, Cedric arrives at the castle and attempts to enter using a grappling hook, which fails. He sneaks inside and witnesses a gathering where the villain is present. To his surprise, the crowd erupts in applause and shouts, "Happy birthday!" Cedric discovers that the woman he thought was his wife is with another man. He finds incriminating photos and sneaks into their child's room, suspecting deception. In an attempt to protect the child, Cedric throws him into a pool and jumps in after, accidentally causing the senior actor to fall to the floor. Cedric crashes the car and his father and the robber recognize him. They fight, and his father unmasks him. With other officers approaching, his father throws Cedric out the window to protect him. Cedric escapes, pursued by the robber. Fortunately, his sister arrives in an ambulance and rescues him. Back on the movie set, they reveal Cedric is an actor and return his phone, triggering his memory. Elle calls their father to explain, but he denies knowing Cedric's identity, upsetting Elle. Cedric grapples with guilt as Seb's love for Elle is rejected. Elle confronts Adam for his inappropriate messages to Ced. They uncover the robber's true identity, and Cedric skillfully disarms him with his grappling hook, causing the gun to land among prop weapons meant for Tom Cruise. As the robber quotes a line from Thanos, Cedric's friends prepare for action. Elle transforms into Hulk, Adam becomes Captain America, Ced dons the Iron Man persona, and Cedric takes on the role of Thor. They sprint into action, but Cedric accidentally hits Adam with his hammer and Adam inadvertently strikes Elle with his shield. Elle sends Ced flying off course. During a fistfight between Cedric and the robber, chaos and destruction ensue. The arriving police discover Batman tied up. Unmasking the robber, they realize Cedric had swapped outfits to make him look like Batman. Cedric leaves a note hinting at Turkey's involvement. Cedric's father feels proud, and the officers are impressed with Turkey's actions. Cedric mentions visiting someone while chatting with friends. Ced witnesses an eagle snatching a child. Cedric visits Laura's house, meets her dog Groot, and memories flood back. Laura reveals their recent breakup, but thanks Cedric for saving her life. Cedric confesses his enduring love, and they share a heartfelt kiss. At the movie's world premiere, Cedric's family attends and the crew prepares for the screening. Cedric expresses admiration for his father's bravery as a police officer. His father reciprocates the pride, making Cedric feel loved. The audience witnesses Batman's heroic battle to save his family with a comedic twist involving a vacuum cleaner. Hope you liked this recap. If you did, subscribe to our channel.